Hello from the Deschutes National Forest. I'm John Williams with another accessible adventure in the Pacific Northwest. This time, we're at Lava Lands in the Newberry National Volcanic Monument, just a few miles south of Bend on Highway 97. We'll begin with a tour of the Visitor Center. Then, I'm going to take you to an accessible trail for a stroll back to a time when volcanoes ruled the landscape of Central Oregon.
Just look for the Lava Lands sign and take the easy access off the freeway. You'll find this facility very accessible, from the visitor drop-off area, convenient parking, paved trails, and a large accessible restroom. Come on, let's head inside the Visitor Center. The Visitor Center will prepare you for an adventure that spans thousands of years, when mountains were being created and lava was flowing. The monument and caldera were named in honor of Dr. John Newberry, a well-known scientist that surveyed this area in the latter part of the 19th century. Several sites in the area are named after Chief Paulina, a well-known leader of a northern Paiute group that lived in the Central Oregon area. Learn about the history, the geology, and much more with displays and hands-on exhibits. U.S. Forest Service rangers are on hand to familiarize us to the monument with this 3D topographic map and answer questions before heading out for a close-up view of the power of Mother Nature. I'm anxious to get outside and take a hike on the lava flow. First though, a little education with a U.S. Forest Service interpretive talk. This is the Trail of the Molten Land, a very accessible paved trail through the lava flow, and 1/3 of the little over a mile-long trail is completely accessible. There are plenty of interpretive signs that include interesting information about your trip through time. The area we're hiking through hasn't changed for thousands of years. The Forest Service works hard to keep it that way for years to come.
As the sign says, we've come to the end of the accessible portion of the pathway. Now the trail does continue, and it's paved, but it's steep and bumpy. I wouldn't recommend it in a wheelchair.
Back at the Visitor Center, take a turn through the Trail of the Whispering Pines on your way back to the parking lot. This would be a great place for a picnic when you return from Lava Butte. Because there's limited parking on Lava Butte, you must obtain a 30-minute parking permit available at the welcome station. We've arrived at the top of Lava Butte. The butte erupted several times, beginning about 7,000 years ago, sending gas-charged material high into the air and causing hot lava to flow for miles above and below the ground. Several accessible interpretive panels near the parking area will help explain the surrounding features. The entrance to the fire lookout above is paved all the way to the top. I found it way too steep to negotiate in my wheelchair. From here, it's easy to see how Lava Butte and Newberry volcano shaped this part of the high desert. The Lava Lands Visitor Center is open May through September, then open on weekends through mid-October. For more detailed information, you can call their information hotline or search for volcanic vistas on the Deschutes National Forest website.
The Newberry National Volcanic Monument is 56,000 acres, so we've just barely scratched the surface of all the things there are to do and see here. The friendly folks of the U.S. Forest Service and their nonprofit partners Discover Your Forest can help you decide what to see next. I'm John Williams, and I'll see you soon for another accessible adventure in the Pacific Northwest. And be sure to watch all of our videos right here.